Stand outside the class. Standing down.
You are all right I don't know.
Mahesh, CA Mahesh.
He'll remember.
Ganesh. Santosh. Hey, what's up? You run there for it. I know you. Yeah. You run there. Roll you bus. Hey, hi.
Can you vomit?
All are 45, 46. Correct.
Some people would have changed their date of birth.
So since we have pretty much everybody in the room, why don't you all give yourself a round of applause for being here today? I know there are a couple of us who've just traveled here just for a couple of days to be in this event. So thank you for being here. This just makes it even more great. We have a few things lined up for the day as we wait for the rector and the VC. But before we move along, I remember something after I saw Father Prashant Martha. This was in final year or so. And at that time, there were a couple of us with long hair and earrings. And he was catching everybody with long hair and earrings. And I somehow managed to escape from that. And one day, I was late to college, and I was rushing to class. I'm rushing, and suddenly I come across someone right in my face. And that was Father Martha. And he looks at me, and I'm frozen. He looks at me, and he's like, if you want to come to college from tomorrow, cut that hair, remove the earring. And all I had to say, yes, sir. The only person that was very happy that day was my mother. So moving along, I would like for you to please welcome my partner in crime, Seema, who will be my co-host today.
Thank you, Avit. We have our classmates Amit, Prabhu, we have Lutswami sir and Professor Narahari joining us online. Shabir and Christy are also joining. Welcome all of you to this gathering. It's my honor to stand before you to extend a heartfelt and a warm welcome to all of you. Today is a special occasion. I'm thrilled and excited at the same time you two are so. I thank all of you for giving me this opportunity. And I'd like to take this stage to welcome our distinguished individuals present here. We have our ex-principal, Father Prashant Martha, who is very fond to us. Even though during college days, we may had our hard feelings, but after that, the fondness has grown as years pass. No, I don't want to remind because I know he has forgotten that. Because he asked, what was it?
Yeah, you have grown old. That's what she's saying indirectly. That you have forgotten things.
I welcome Father Prashant Martha. And when I first contacted him, he was like, oh, is it? Yes, I'll be coming. That was the message he sent to me. When I sent our class group photo to him, he was happy to it. I could make out through his message that he was also excited to meet us. Thank you, Father, for being here, and welcome to this program. We have amongst us Professor Ligari Mendonça, in spite of all his troubles, because yesterday night when I called him, he said, Seema, I don't know whether I can make it. I said, sir, nothing doing, you get your son and come along. Because he told me he has his family members and relatives at home. Whether he could make it or no, I said, sir, please, one occasion, get your son and come along. So today morning also he messaged me after 10:40, Seema, I'm stuck in traffic. I said, no problem, sir, please come. Thank you, sir, for being here, and you're welcome to this gathering. We have Professor Suresh Pujari with us, our most favorite accountancy professor. In fact, even to this day, I'm scared of him. I'll tell you the reason why. First PU, the first day of college reopening, early in the morning, I had a ear pain. And home remedies. So my mom got that, but the pain worsened. And by the time, the first day was a half day, I was totally new to the campus. I was so scared. And mind it, the one more secret which I want to tell you all today is, I had never spoken to any boys before that. I studied in a totally girls' school. And Joylyn is partly a witness to it because she was my classmate. And even though we were in the choir where boys were there, she used to mingle, I used to not. So that fear was there with me. And first day, half day, I attended the class. It was in room 304. Suresh Pujari was a class guide in first PU. And that was the first year, I think, Father, you introduced this class guide system. So, half day after that, I went to the doctor, directly to the hospital. Doctor said, you have to get admitted, there's an infection. And he scolded my mommy for the home remedy. For 3 days, I was in the hospital. Fourth day, I attended the college, came to class with the medical certificate from the district medical officer because I was admitted in Venlock. And sir said, what is this? Go, get out. I don't know who you are. And mind it, me standing there, I was literally into tears. Sir, I was sorry, sir. I was your pain. Literally, and that fear is there even to this day. Sir, I'm sorry, no offense. Because no, I have these memories because even that day when I called him to ask for his profile photo, he said, when I'm physically present, why you want my photo? So we had these moments. And I used to keep meeting sir after my marriage occasionally because we used to come for the staff association gatherings. So I was in contact with most of these teachers, not only the teachers who taught me, but also my husband's colleagues. So I can say I was more familiar with the college after my marriage rather than before as a student. I welcome you, sir, and I'm very happy that you're with us today. We have a favorite professor, the favorite of the boys, in fact, Mrs. Vishal Samartha. And not to say, we girls admired her, the way she draped herself. So, thank you, ma'am, for being a role model for us at that time. We welcome you to this gathering. And she also has been in contact with most of us through our groups. And she keeps meeting us through our occasional reunions here and there. Most welcome to you, ma'am. And we have the most handsome professor. Unfortunately, he joined us in the final year and took only one subject, auditing. Sorry, sir, we have forgotten about auditing. Okay, and he was the only professor who used to ride his Royal Enfield with pride. And sir, you still own it? Yes. Because I witnessed sir for 3 years when we were residing together in the staff quarters. Myself, Ligari sir, Manoj sir, Judy ma'am, Badikana sir, we were neighbors residing in the staff quarters. So those memories are still there, including the children who were peers then. You're welcome, sir. Last but not the least, we have one more favorite, sir, Professor Manuel Tauro. With Manuel, sir, I have many more memories and connections. The first thing, if I go back to PU, in fact, to say, I think I must disclose this today, I don't mind. As the teenage goes, you know how girls and boys are in college. Father, don't feel so sad. We used to admire Manuel sir, but we never knew that he's a professor. Mind it, our PU classes were next to the BBM classes, and we thought he's one of the BBM students. It so happened, once when the bell rang, we saw him come out of the classroom. We didn't notice the attendance register in his hand. We thought there were some random books in his hand, and we followed him all the way from 305. He had finished his class in 305. That narrow staircase, we followed him. We were around 6 girls. I'll not mention who are they because I'm the only one present here in that group. But I was randomly following the others behind. I had no other option because I had no other friends. Joylene was in the other section. So I had yet to make new friends. We followed, we came all the way to the ground floor, and to our disappointment, he entered the BBM department, went straight to his table, placed the attendance register, and we are reading the nameplate, Mr. Manuel Taro, Associate Professor. I'm like, these girls were like, oh shit, he's a lecturer, man. So this was long back in 95. You were not aware of it because you were ahead of us. The second instance was when Sir got engaged. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know, my name is Seema and his wife also happens to be Seema. Our natives are the same in Puttur, and his father-in-law happens to be my mummy's classmate. So, I don't know whether you all remember or no, sir used to call out names during our attendance. And on the next day of his engagement, he came to class. He called out the names. By the time he reached Roshan's number, that was 86. 85 was Ruth. 86 was Santosh, I guess. 87 was me. He called Santosh's name. The next name, he paused, and I'm waiting for him to call out my name. He said 87. I was confused. Why he called out my number. Then he repeated again, 87. I said, yes, sir. Then I was waiting, I was wondering. My whole mind during that class was why sir called others' names, and from mine onwards he started calling numbers. And from the next day onwards, that numbering system continued. He never called names in class then. After class, in the middle of the class, I started recalling what my auntie had said. Because his wife and my auntie used to travel together. She was a lecturer in St. Philomena's. My auntie was a government teacher, so they used to commute in the same bus. And my auntie had told that Seema has got engaged to one of your lecturers. I didn't know that it was Manuel Toro, sir. Then I happened to see his ring. I think we all told him congratulations or something like that, I don't know. Then I asked him after class, sir, your fiancée is Seema. He said, he was totally fully red. I could literally see that reddish glow on his face. He was like, yes, how do you know? Then I said, she's from Puttur. No, sir, even I'm from Puttur, he said. Then he was like, okay, fine. That was all. So welcome you. And I think Seema ma'am is not aware of all these stories. So I take this opportunity to welcome all of you, my classmates. Even though I did not interact with you during 3 years of BCom, I think after that, when we have met, we have been very informal. And I take this opportunity to thank all of you who have come from near and far, taking time to be with us here, creating new memories. Welcome all of you once again. I also take this opportunity to welcome Professor Lutswamy, who is online with us. Professor Narahari sir also is joining us today. He could not make it. Actually, he had told me he would attend, but unfortunately, due to his having some sickness, he's not able to travel. So he's joined us online. I welcome both our professors who have joined us online to this gathering. Lighting the lamp is an art, a ritual, a discipline. A lamp doesn't speak, it introduces itself to it through its light. The light of knowledge that this institution has given us has been lighting the world around us at our homes, family, and our workplaces. I request Mahesh and Shubhlakshmi to escort the dignitaries to light the lamp.
ಅದು ಸಾಂಗ್ ಉಂಟಾ MTV ಸುಬ್ಬಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಇರಿ ಸರ್ ಇರಿ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಯು ಬೈ Students can join. Yeah, Mahesh, the children join. Yours was B batch.
We all believe in God, in whom all things start and end. Let us all rise as Father Ritesh leads us in prayer.
Dear friends, we gather here as a community, reunited after many years, to celebrate a significant milestones of our life, our graduation from St. Aloysius College in the year 2000. As we come together, let us take a moment to reflect on our journey that has brought us to this point. As we look back on our time together, we remember the dreams we had, the aspirations we shared, the memories we created. We recall the struggles we faced, the obstacles we overcame, and the lessons we learned. Many of these memories remind us of the power of our friendship, the importance of perseverance, and the value of learning. Our mentors, our professors, and the entire Aloysius College community. Thank you.
Prayer. Dear Lord, we thank you for the gift of education, for the opportunities we had to grow and learn together, and for the friendships that we have endured through the years. We are grateful to you for the experience, both joyful and challenging, that shaped us into the individuals we are today. We thank you for the dedicated service of our principal, management, professors, and staff who guided us, supported us, and helped us to grow. May their selfless commitment to our education be blessed and rewarded. Lord, as we gather today, we ask that you renew our spirits, rekindle our passions, and revive our commitment to one another. May this reunion be a time of renewal, a chance of reconnect with our old friends, and to rediscover a bond that unites us. We also dearly remember our friends who have completed their journey of their life. We pray for them. May their soul rest in peace. We also pray for our fellow batchmates who are unable to join us today physically. May they know that they are remembered and cherished. We pray for our families, our friends, our loved ones who have supported us on our journey. May they be blessed for their love and care. We also pray for our alma mater, St. Aloysius College, for all those teaching and non-teaching staff who have contributed us to our growth and our development. With grateful heart, let us remain silent for a moment and join in thanking the God for all these blessings. Now listen a hymn, and this hymn will help us to thank Almighty for all the blessings that we have received, and it's also help us to reconnect us with this college.
गाता रहे मेरा दिल तेरी प्रशंसा बारंबार कैसे करूं मैं धन्यवाद उपकार मिले प्रभु हजार गाता रहे मेरा दिल तेरी प्रशंसा बारंबार कैसे करूं मैं धन्यवाद तुमको धन्यवाद आज धन्यवाद कहते प्रभु आभारी दिल से कहते तुमको धन्यवाद करते प्रभु कृतज्ञ दिल से कहते तुमको धन्यवाद आज धन्यवाद कहते प्रभु आभारी दिल से कहते तुमको धन्यवाद तुमसे मिली है जिंदगी काबिल में ना था कभी फिर भी दिया तूने सभी तुमको धन्यवाद करते प्रभु कृतज्ञ दिल से करते तुमको धन्यवाद आज धन्यवाद कहते प्रभु आभारी दिल से कहते तुमको धन्यवाद करते प्रभु कृतज्ञ दिल से करते तुमको धन्यवाद आज धन्यवाद कहते प्रभु आभारी दिल से कहते तुमको धन्यवाद
Separate ways, renewed and revitalized by our time together. May the memories of our graduation and the bonds of our friendship remain with us always, guiding us on our path and inspiring us to make the positive impact in the world. May we always remain proud ambassadors of St. Aloysius College, deemed to be university. Amen. Thank you.
We all have our ups and downs in life. Life is what happens to us while we are making other plans. Buddha says, the trouble is, you think you have time, but no one knows what happens. We did miss some of those people who made an impact on our lives at some point, be it our teachers, our classmates, or friends. They did contribute a little something to us during our times we spent together. Here is a small tribute to honor their part in our lives. Nagendra was one of our footballers. Professor Bennett taught us banking and marketing management. Professor DiMello was our HOD at then. Professor Norbert Lobo taught us business economics in the first year BCom. Professor Upendra Pennankila, Kannada professor for all the 2 years. Bamson, welcome, and we remembered you. Our professor Manoj Lewis says you're always late to class, as usual. We now move on to our next crucial step to felicitate our teachers. I'm using the word teachers because I don't know whether it is coming naturally. I myself am a teacher, but being a professor also does not mean that they are at a higher level. Am I true? Yes, because they also have been mentoring us throughout our college life, not only in the class but also in the other co-curricular activities. Everyone who remembers his own education remembers his teachers, not the methods and the techniques. You are some of those teachers who showed us where to look but didn't tell us what to see. We take this opportunity to thank all our teachers. I request for the Prashant Matta to take on a seat, an honorable seat. Father Praveen Martis, the Vice Chancellor of the Deemed to be University, is amongst us. We welcome you, Father. I request you to take your chair. I request Jaya Philip, Pradeep Rai, and Chetan Thakkar to do the honors. I now request Professor Liguri Mendonca to take on the stage. Vanisha, Anantesh, and Vinayak to do the honors. I request Professor Manuel Tauro to take on this. I request Denzel, Mahesh, okay, sir, Tricia, and Rohan Rebello to do the honors. Professor Narahari sir taught us basic accountancy, costing, business law, and costing, which was a specialization subject for second year and third years. Professor Bennett taught us banking theory and practice in first year, advanced banking as a specialization in second year and third year. He was a class guide for the final year and taught us marketing management too. Professor Suresh Pujari, I request you to come on this. Sudhir Gladson, Nishant, and Ashwin Sharma to do the honors. Request Vishal ma'am. She taught us business organization and management and office management and communication. I request Niaz, Roshan Melki, and Santosh Vadera to do the honors. Professor Alvin Dessa was our class guide in first year BCom and taught us English. Mrs. Judy Pinto taught us Hindi in the first year. Professor Norbert Lobo taught us business economics. He's a jolly good fellow. Professor Lutsami, class guide in second year and taught us English. Sir has joined us online. Professor Manoj, please take your chair. I request Ruth, Anil Rupesh, and Pramila to do the honors. We had one new miss who joined us along with Professor Manoj. No, Miss Triza. She taught us industrial finance in the final year. Unfortunately, she cannot attend today's program. She's out of station. She has conveyed all your wishes to you. And I have one audio message from Mrs. Judy Pinto.
Hello students, how are you all? बड़े हो गए हो, है ना? Thanks to Seema, who told about your reunion well in advance, and she reminded me about it too. पर होने को कोई टाल नहीं सकता ना. It's unfortunate that I'm missing meeting you all. I would have been happy for sure to see a bunch of my talented, studious, sometimes naughty, other times talkative, young boys and girls. Now you have your spouses and children too. Convey my wishes to them, okay? Enjoy your companionship today. Gather memories and meet after 25 years once again. Lots of love to each one of you. I'm staying in Derabad. If you wish, you are welcome to my home. Happy New Year 2025. Wishing you and your family peace, health, happiness, and prosperity in abundance. Bye-bye.
Thank you, friends, and thank you, sirs, professors, and Father Prashant Martha, Vice Chancellor, for joining us in this gathering. I now request our classmates to take on stage to introduce themselves. I know at the beginning I showed you your profiles, those are all your applications which you had applied for first year BCom. So that was your memories, how you were looking then. So I don't mind playing it for you again, but I don't want to waste time. So take your time. The mic is all yours. Come forward and introduce yourselves. Seema D'Souza, I did my B.Ed in 2011, but I joined as a teacher in 2002 at DPS MRPL school, and I've been working there for the last 22 years. I've been married to my soulmate, Naveen Mascarenhas. The only common thing among us is both of us are connected to Aloysius. Both of us joined Aloysius in the same year, 1995. He as a lecturer, me as a student of first PU. But don't tease me for anything because we had no contacts of each other till 2005.
Campus placement.
Because I also heard this comment when I first invited some of my classmates to the wedding. I know these 5 years of college, without talking to anybody, something was going on behind the screens.
Naomi is here.
My daughter Naomi is here. My son is having classes. The only best thing was she's having an off today. She's doing her PU in Aloysius itself. She did a high schooling in Aloysius. My son too is studying in the primary here.
Next.
Okay, over to the next one. Abhit is here? No, because he has to go somewhere, he said. He has an emergency. Yeah. Okay, we'll go according to this. Joy. She's the brain behind this PPT.
Hi, I'm Joylyn, but most of you call me Joy, so I'm used to that name more than Joylyn. And I got married to Malcolm in the year 2004, and ना काय झालं कोणी मिस्टेक करता ती. So I've been in Mysore from the past 20 years, and I'm coming only for the reunion after 11 years because I have nobody here now. And yes, now I know. I'll come. Yes, and I can stay in so many people's houses. So I've been in HR, and I like that industry. So I'm in Mysore. My husband is an MD, so I work for him. He asked me to assist him for something. Now he's pulled me into this. So I have a boss at home. I have a boss in the office also. Going, let it go. Yes. And I have a son. He's doing homeschooling. So he doesn't go to college. He wrote his 10th in an NIOS, and that's all. Somebody said, yeah, thank you so much. And I'm very happy to get connected again. Next. Next. Oh, Jaya. Wait.
Yeah, so I'm Jaya, and I come from Kochi, and today morning I arrived, and I'm leaving tonight 7, and it's just only for this I made it. I'm very happy for this. Yeah. So to say, I tried to pursue CA, but I couldn't. But then, then I got to Bangalore, and then I worked for Lalco Industries. So that was for some time, and then moved again to, Bangalore. And there I have done something, and then I got married for 2010 and moved to Abu Dhabi. And I worked for a Taiba. And I worked for some time, and then I got a baby girl. And now she's 9-year-old. She's doing her 4th. She just finished 4 days back. She finished her first Holy Communion, and everything is fine. Thank you.
Hello, I am Mahesh. After completing my BCom in 2000, I went to Bangalore to pursue CA. In 2003, I completed CA, then started my independent practice since then. I married to Pallavi in the year 2008. 2008, our son Chinmaya was born. Our son Chinmaya was born. Since then, I am in practice, about 20 years. This is about me. It is an arranged marriage, no love marriage. No, I got 10th rank. I got very less marks in marketing management.
Very less is 99.3.
No, horrible marks I got. That is the reason I ended up 10th rank. Thank you.
The definition of horrible marks is different for different people.
Hi, I'm Sudhir Gladson, and after completing BCom, I moved to Bangalore, joined Accenture in 2004, and then a fine opportunity came to go to train in 2007 to Prague. Ever since 2007, I'm based in Prague. Now worked in different companies, Johnson & Johnson, Accenture, and now working in Mondelez. In 2010-11, I married to Linda. Met her in Prague. Also training cricket. And now I have two kids, Daniel and Nelly. They also came here, but unfortunately, they're not able to join here. But then, since then, in my free time, I just try to grow cricket in Czech Republic, which is a very strange sports in Czech Republic, where everyone plays ice hockey and football. Try to teach in schools and small kids cricket. That's passion I grow in my free times. So thank you.
So he has come all the way from Czech Republic, and he also has led the Czech Republic national team in the Europe cricket tournament. So thanks for making it, Sudhir. Appreciate. Very nice.
I'm Donald Solomon. I worked after my BCom. I worked 1 year in Aloysius College. Father Prashant Mata gave me a chance to work with the ICAF group. I did a website for the ICAF group. Then I got in 2011. I got married. Then I moved to Abu Dhabi. I worked some years in Abu Dhabi. Now I work in CFL, and that's it. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Good afternoon lecturers, and hello to everyone and your families, our families as well. So I'm in, about me, I have been, after BCom, I did my MBAs in Konaji, Mangalore University. Then I got my job there placed in Mumbai, Wipro Spectramind. I came back to Mangalore, tried about a business for 6 months, didn't work out. The reason to come this side is to close as is Mangalore, so then I moved to Bangalore. So working for Swiss Reinsurance, we insure the insurance companies. So that's my profile as of now. Thank you.
Thanks, Vinayak.
Hello everyone. I'm Dr. Shubha Lakshmi. I think I'm the only one who has completed her PhD. This is not actually in the commerce department, but from commerce I shifted to arts. I did my MA in English literature, and then MPhil, and then PhD also. I got married in the year 2002. I have a daughter. She's doing her psychology at Delhi University. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Shubha. Pramila, full story ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀರಿ.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ನೋಡಿ ಫಾದರ್ उडासासागे म्हजी मम्मी फ्लोरीन मोरस येतली 7 भुरग्यांक अण्णा आयल्या तुमचे कडेन ओके इट्स अ ह्यूज हिस्ट्री स्टोरी स्टिल ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾ Okay, after completing my CA articleship, in 2003 I moved to Bangalore. For 2 years I worked there. Then 2005 I married to Ivan Pinto. Then moved to Mumbai. I joined JP Morgan there. For 2 years I worked there. I have 2 beautiful... I'm just... photo ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ Okay, Karen, Krishal, my 2 beautiful daughters, they're studying, and I have started, it's almost 10 years. I'm into import and export of the oil field related all machinery parts, industries, machineries, and this is my life now. I'm completely into entrepreneurship. Yes. Okay, it's just one thing I wanted to say is when I joined the first PUC, I just came from the Kannada medium and I didn't had any communication with my classmates. Those 2 years whether I don't have any memory or nothing, because just I think only Jaya and Jyoti, 1 or 2 girls were there with me. And when I joined BCom, thanks to Shubha and Vanisha, I joined sports. And there I really enjoyed my college days. This is a memory I wanted to share. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I think 9 or 10. Yeah, that's it. Only first 3 benches were with the girls.
We welcome Professor Alvin Desa, who joined us now. Sir, I request you to take the honorable chair. I request Vishal Sangvi, Vinod Pinto, Swarup, no, Sudharma to do the honors. When it comes to Sudharma, does anyone remember Norbert sir's roll call? First day he came, attendance time, he said, Sudharma. And the whole class was silent. Last he got up and said, sir, it's Sudharma. I request our Vice Chancellor for the Praveen Martis to address the gathering.
Good afternoon to all of you. I'm really overwhelmed to see the interest and enthusiasm of 1997 to 2000 batch here. You all have gathered remembering St. Aloysius, and your principal is here. And we are very happy that your professors are here, you're remembering them and also honoring them, and I'm lucky charm. I had no connection, but then happened to be this time that I'm here, so I also got this opportunity to be with you. I really congratulate you. After so many years, remembering 25 years of your jubilee to come back is a great achievement. And out of 75 students, it seems 42 are here. I think congratulations to you. More than 50%. I think it's a great achievement to come here. And also I was told that about 9 of them completed CA from your batch. It's a great achievement. Congratulations. I know Anantesh, he was a KCCI president, and great stalwarts from your batch all have come together to celebrate the Silver Jubilee. You enjoy here. This is your college. Now it has become a university. It's all your effort that so many CAs, so many great people have come out from your batch, and definitely they all have added to make it a university. It's not easy. It's all not that university. It has become university now, but you all are responsible. Your achievement, your hard work, all that has added now to make it a university. So whenever we become a university, they ask, who are your ambassadors? I always keep saying that our alumni are our ambassadors. So you are ambassadors, you speak about St. Aloysius, that's why St. Aloysius has a name today, what it has, and you come back like this and also encourage the present group of students. I think let it happen more and more. Unfortunately, today I had 3-4 programs on this day. I couldn't spend much time, but being here, I have no Seema very well because our children also were here with us. And she has organized and spent a lot of time and energy along with her also others. I think the people have come together. I would like to congratulate them for taking that initiative to make this happen today. Excellent. And from here, what next? Maybe 50 years. By then, you become old. 42 become maybe less in commerce. I do not know. Meanwhile, what you could do, how you can engage. Now we are a university. I would just give you a few ideas or thinking that what we could and how we could involve. And I said 9 CAs. Our own world students as CA, Kiran Vasant is teaching here, the CA students. And last 7 years, he's been teaching. And every year we have been getting good number of CA students, students who are completing CA. Yesterday, one student came here, he was, I think, 2019 batch. He said he has completed his CA. Yesterday came and met me saying that, with this kind of a new structure, that able to complete their CA, because we have got now morning batch, only for CA coaching. Only for CA, there are about 80 students join only to do CA. And out of that is in the morning, 7 to 12. When they are in the final year, they can do their articleship. So there are at least 4 of them now completed all their examinations and in the final year doing their articleship. So we allow them when they are doing their BCom itself to do their articleship. Also they can complete their studies faster and also complete their CA. So CA, many students have continued that, your legacy. Every year, every batch at least, I think, we have got now, I was told there was only one batch of BCom. When you started, you were here in 1997, 1998, when Father Prashant Martha started a second batch. I think later on 4 batches. Now there are 11 batches. And we are going to add one more batch. That is with CPA. We had ACCA for UK. This year we are starting with CPA for US. Those who would like to go there as equivalence of CA, ACCA for US equivalence is CPA. We are starting this year. So that way students have more opportunities, and almost 11 to 12 batches of commerce. Now we have got about 850 students joining BCom itself. So 75, now it is 850 students are here in BCom itself. Imagine the number is growing. And similarly with the BBA, now we have got about, I think, 400 students joining us for BBA. And similarly for BCA, about 400 joining. So number has gone up to 8,500 now. From where it was, I don't know what, when you were studying, maybe it was 2,000 maybe in whole of degree, undergraduate and postgraduate. Now it is almost 8,500. So we are, as a university, would like to grow. We are planning to start our law. We have just applied for law under BCI. We are applying for the engineering now under this university immediately, and other various kinds of courses, because you have to grow. And also to see that future students also get their best from St. Aloysius. So we are on that way of moving ahead. You are our collaborators. We would like you to collaborate in a way that, our students are there. Maybe you can share your experiences. That is the best way to connect with the institution. Each one of you is a giant. Each one of you has done so much in your own field. That is the way you could come. Maybe you can tell our students how your journey was. Yesterday we had one Miss Lucy Mariappa. She shared her journey, how she went to US and what happened to her. And that becomes an inspiration. When C.N.R. Rao came here, he was saying there was a C.V. Raman came to his school and he wanted to become like him. So he became someone. So we want our old students to come and share their journey. They will listen to you more than anyone else. If I call someone else from another college, another university, they think, okay, that must have been better, so it was possible there. When you say that you studied here and you achieved what success today, they feel very much attracted and inspired by your journey. So maybe you could start with that journey. Whenever you come to Mangalore, you're most welcome to St. Aloysius. You let us know through our professors or anyone. You give a guest lecture, involve yourself in whatever way that is possible, and build this institution further to attract more and more students into doing better and better in life. So that is the major aim that we have. We would like to see that all our students either placed from here. We now map, even though there are 850 students, we map every student, what they would like to do. We ask them in the beginning itself, and every 6 months we ask them, have they changed their idea, what they would like to do. And when they're in the final year, we map them and put them into different categories. Let's say every year about 60% of the students would like to go for placement, only 60%. And we train them specifically. If you are trainers, we can train them also from various companies that you worked in. So that would help them how to prepare for that particular company to work in. We are trying to bring, somebody said JP Morgan he has worked in, or Infosys. You can give your expertise and tell them how to prepare to join that company. So only 60% will apply for it or ask for it. So we can train them accordingly. You can come and help us. Maybe each company has got different culture. The students need to prepare accordingly, how to join that particular company. So that may be a great support. And those who have completed CA, maybe they can come and share your journey to these CA students of 75 of them, so that you can inspire them to become CAs. Or that way you can share your journeys, and that would definitely help our students to achieve something more. We are also thinking of entrepreneurship, startups. We have started a Section 8 company as a non-profit company. We would like to get a lot of CSR funds and other funds that are possible, which will again go back to the students themselves. The students can start a company. We have at least 3 students who have started the company when they're students themselves here and doing extremely well. One has gotten an idea of becoming a unicorn just in 5 years' time. He started his Wahomos here when he was a student. He was selling it and making a profit of almost about 75,000 per month. In a way, and now he has got a big company in Bangalore, just passed out last year. So he has got a plan of becoming a unicorn. So we would like at least 10, 15 of them every year to think in that direction and become entrepreneurs, or they could start a company. So that's another idea along with the placement. So various kinds of ideas we have got, and you may have better ideas than us. So you can come and share it with us, or send an email to us saying that this is possible to help your students. Our idea is to help the present generation of students to do something greater. So that way each batch helps the other batches. So that itself is a great kind of a positive thing for us, because when the TCS came about 5 years ago, the main person from Delhi came here, and I asked him, can you please help our students to get jobs? He asked me one question, how old is your institution? I said 140, that time it was 140 years. He said, I will go back. I said, why? He said, it is older than ours, and you have got so many alumni. Why should I help you? You just get back your alumni. They should help your institution to reach your students wherever they go. And he packed and went off, and that is your work. You are not doing your work. You don't have any data collection. You start working on data. You get back to your old students, and they are all over the world. They are far better than me and better than us. I can go to another rural institution and help them out. And he stopped coming here after that. And he said, do that. And that was a good challenge for me. An excellent challenge. I thank him for doing that. After that, we started working hard. And even the batches of 50 years batches started coming in. So 1971 batch, came into the institution and helped us in research. They gave us about 2 crores as a batch itself to build up research. And we have got excellent instruments in sciences there. Thanks to that group. Again, 72 batch came in, 73 batch, 74 batch. When they're 50 years, they've been coming back to the institution and helping the institution to help the students to get better, future and career ready. That is the request that I have, like what this TCS man challenged me. I think you can take up that challenge and say that you can help the institution, not so much the institution in itself, but the students. The students that you help is a generation of students coming and helping them, so that we as an institution, we can make real wonders. And that is possible. I think we can start doing that from batches after batches. I'm just requesting you to do that with the BCom batches joined. Maybe you can put us in touch with your BA, maybe some of your batchmates, and BSc batchmates. They can also come and join like you, learn from you, because there's a very good culture an institution has. And I would like to congratulate for doing that on your own. You have done. You are not intervened in this, and let it continue and let it prosper. Enjoy your companionship. And anytime, it's not today, anytime you come here, it's your college, it's your university. Feel at home, enjoy here and go, no compulsions. It's all, whatever you do is only voluntary. Only suggestions are welcome, and anything that happens, do it joyfully from your own interest. Thank you. God bless you all. There is a usual, every year we have got reunion. January 12th is the foundation day for St. Aloysius. Every year, almost about 700, 800 students come and enjoy their companionship. You're also most welcome on the 12th. This is on the Sunday, 12th. You could join us on that day and celebrate your day. Okay, welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for your wonderful words and the vision that you have, that you express to us. We now continue with our introductions. The next one is Anil KV.
Hi, I'm Anil KV, right now based in Bangalore. Currently working for Hewlett Packard Enterprise for the last 22 years. I manage financial close for the company. Still interested, playing cricket. So I play cricket almost every week. So one passion outside of work and family. Okay, that's it about myself. Thank you.
Hello everybody. My name is Sunil Nelson Titus. After completing my BCom, I went on to do my law from Aloysius College in 2003. Then thereafter I did my PG in HR. I was practicing law for some time with MS Ballali and also with Ravindra Shetty. Meanwhile, after some time, I thought I should go for some other stream. Then I went on to become accountant as well. I worked as an accountant for Muthoot Finance. Then again, I went in 2006. I went to T. Staines and I was HR and legal assistant there as well. Then again, I came back to Bangalore and I worked for a law firm, UK-based law firm for 4 years. And the decision stuck in UK. Thereafter, I moved to Dubai and I worked with one of the reputed law firms under Mr. Ashish Mehta and Associates as a legal consultant. By 2013, I got a license to be a legal consultant from the Dubai Legal Affairs Department. And since 2024 May, I'm having my own law firm known as Stellar Legal Consultancy, and we have 2 partners. That's all. And I'm married to Sunita Sharon in 2014. That's all about me. Thank you so much.
Hey, I'm Ganesh. Completed BCom in 2003 and moved to Bombay. I was there in Bombay for 3 years. Then from Bombay, life taken me to UAE, and it's almost 22 years in UAE. And I married to Vinuta in the year 2003. And 2018, my wife started a company in Dubai. I was just working there for 15, 16 years. I couldn't do anything over there. So she started a company, and now it's almost 6, 7 years. And I'm the part of that company. She's the owner, I'm the worker. So no, ulta, yeah. So life is okay. I have 2 children, Dian and Mayur. They are studying. So they came here for a winter vacation, I think on 13th of December. They moved back on 30th. And the second day I told I'm going. He said, oh, we came here and you're moving back? It's not good. We were supposed to be in your reunion as well. I said no because it's like, So things are okay. Things are very well. And thanks to our ex-principal, Father Martha. I wanted to be a pilot, but you denied my science admission. So actually, it was my fault. I had some low marks in maths and science. But he strictly told, no, you will not get science. If you want to be in St. Aloysius, I'll give you commerce. I said, yes, I want to be in St. Aloysius because I want to play cricket. That was the main motive. So, first motive was pilot, but you denied that. Then I was compelled to, to my... Then our PU batch, yeah, very, very well. We were so many friends. Then BCom, I think I was a very shy guy, not much spoken. I remember the final year. Only that boycott. That boycott, till there was some groupism everywhere, some groupism. That boycott made history, really. And Father, you helped us. you just denied everything and asked us to go back to school. I mean, go back to class. 3-4 days we were sitting in a so-called katte. The entire class. We boycotted class. Lecturer used to come inside the class and we go to outside. We used to go out. So it went for 3 days, I guess. Cause was cause no need. No. That did be a secret one.
Told us to forget.
Yeah, you forgot. Thank you very much to all of you making time to come here and share all those beautiful thoughts. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Respected Father and dear lecturers and friends. I'm Father Ritesh, and after completing my studies in this college, I went to St. Joseph Seminary to do my priestly studies. There we have to study philosophy and theology, and in between we have to serve in a particular place. So I went to North Part Balki. There I served in one church. Then in 2008, I became priest for the Mangalore diocese. Then after that, 2 years I worked in Puttur. This is called Maididius Church. I served as assistant parish priest. Then my bishop asked me to be secretary for 3 years. So I was his secretary, and meanwhile I completed my MCom. And after my service as a secretary of the bishop, I was asked to go to the Philomena College. There I taught MCom for 7 years, and meanwhile I was a warden of the hostel where I was managing almost 200 students. And meanwhile we had many times this one reunion gathering. Sometimes I could come, sometimes could not. In 2000 I was asked to become parish priest of Kollangana Church, that is in Kasaragod. So till today I am the parish priest, and I have 200 families to take care and bless them. And I am very happy to come over here and meet you all. Thank you for the opportunity.
It's so nice to be here today. Good afternoon, dear teachers and all my friends over here. After completing my BCom in 2000, I moved to Dubai. In the year 2001, I started my work in Dubai itself, my first job. Basically, the BCom, I think that became my bread and butter as a profession. I started as an accountant itself in year 2001 in Dubai. Now I've been working in Dubai since then, almost 24 years. Then I got married in the year 2006 to Priyanka. Then I have two kids, my daughter and son. Both of them are studying in Mangalore. They were living in Dubai earlier. Due to, I think we find in Mangalore the education is the best when we compare to other places. So they are in Mount Carmel School in Mangalore itself. So their studies are going very well. Apart from my job, I did my ACCA in the year 2015. So I think even Aloysius is also offering the same qualification. I'm very glad to know that there are a lot of students. When we spoke to Manuel sir yesterday, I think he was mentioning about that. And life is going very well. And currently I'm working for a shipping company as a finance manager. So basically we transport crude oil and clean energy to different countries, especially from the Middle East to the China and Indian refineries basically. So thank you so much. It's nice to connect to everyone today. Have a good day.
Okay, Pradeep also works for Hewlett Packard. It sits right next to me in the office. He's enjoying, still a bachelor, he's enjoying a lot being a bachelor. Sometimes I get very jealous.
I'm Santosh, and after BCom 2000 to 2003, I worked in this one company, and RVN company. Pramod, no, Pramod, yes. Then after I went to Kuwait, and I worked there 12 years, and I came back and started business, Fisher Footwear in full South Canada. I was dealer and distributor. After Corona, I closed that because some situation came like that to close that business. And now I'm running my own gym, Cobra Fitness Club in Valencia, Mangalore. And what? Yaar. Yeah. Then I got married 2010 with Anita Vilma, she's teacher. Now I'm happy married life. Yeah. Cheers, because I am, from morning is coming, from after coming here, no? To see you, all these my friends, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Santosh.
Good afternoon, all. Thank you, all teachers and lecturers, for shaping our future. And also, I would thank all the organizers, Sunil, Mahesh, and all others, Donald, Seema, for organizing this meet. I think this is 25 years. We are meeting our lecturers and friends. I'm very thankful. And once after completing my BCom, I joined CA articleship and completed articleship, and later on joined Fidelity Investments. And in 2011, I got married to Ranjita. She's a HR professional. And after that, we have a kid. She's in National Public School, Bangalore. Thank you. That's it. I work for Northern Trust. Thank you.
Thanks, Asha.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Like Ganesh, even I have the same story, and I have to thank Father Prashad Martha. So I took science, and I had 53 marks in maths. He cut that, and same question he put to me, saying, if you want to study in Aloysius, commerce. And it was not cricket. It was not cricket. It was purely the brand Aloysius that mattered to me. I wanted to study here, and I took commerce. And thank you for that guidance. You were the one who redirected me to the right direction, and I'm happy with the life that I have right now. So thank you, Father. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. That was a big change in my career. So finished BCom, and then went to Roshni Nilaya, did my MSW, 2002, moved to Bangalore, worked for a couple of 6 months each in 2 companies, and then moved to HP. So been in HP for 2 decades now. That's how I'll put it. I'm in HR, done various roles in HR, country role, global roles. Now I manage talent acquisition for HP in India, and that's been a wonderful journey in this company. We have 3 people in HP, and this company is known for the culture. So we don't feel like leaving this company, right? And talking about my family, I got married in 2007. By the way, I joined HP on a Valentine's Day. I found my Valentine in HP as well, right? And her name is Manjula, and I have 2 kids, Dwani and Lakshya. That's about me. Thank you.
Okay, Sachin moved to Australia very, very recently, so he is not with us today. Christy is online. I'm not sure if you can unmute and speak. I'm not sure if the audio is.
I'm not sure if you can, you guys.
Yeah, we can hear.
Over in Mangalore, can you guys hear me? Brilliant. Lovely to see you all. It's been a pleasure. I think now 25 years is a long time, but lovely to see all of you guys, lecturers. Father Prashant Martha, I do remember him. I too have a story. I was there in 1995 after 10th standard marks, and typical of many of us, never got enough marks. Got rejected at Aloysius, and I went to Milagres. I did PUC at Milagres and came back to Aloysius, and this time Prashant Martha's comment was, good marks, try for a rank. So it was a great journey. Coming back to Aloysius, 3 years at Aloysius, and then I did my CA from Mangalore itself, and then I moved to Bangalore. I was at Infosys for 2.5 years, and then I moved to Middle East. I was in Bahrain. I worked for the airline there, Gulf Air. I was there for 5.5 years, and then in 2013 I moved to the UK. And I've been in the UK for last 11 years. In the UK, I worked for 3 or 4 to 5 different companies, in fact. And the current role I'm working on is as finance director for a logistics company. And on a personal note, I got my life. You could see I've traveled. I've moved countries. I got married in 2010, and I moved. I have a son, Daniel. He was born in 2013, and in 2022 I got separated. So personal life is moving on, but on professional career basis did pretty well. So in the UK, we'll continue to be in UK for the near future. At some point in future, we'll come back to India. Not sure when, but. It's great to see all of you guys. Lovely to see all of you, and thank you. And I think one name stands out for organizing this. This is that Sunil. Sunil has been relentless and great job, Sunil. Thank you so much. And Seema and Mahesh and a few others also did a great job. Thank you guys. Lovely to see you all.
Thanks, Christy.
Good afternoon, all, and I'm so lucky to have you all here. Actually, I was so nervous at the earliest, but Sunil made me to come here over here because last November itself I traveled back to UAE. I did my BCom in, as you know, 2000, and after that I did my PGDCA in Bhavan's Institute, and after that I moved to UAE, and since last 20 years I've been a part of UK company for the construction real estate one, and residing over there. And I thank Father Matra for saving my life, for my family, and my house also, because you didn't give the admission to those pilots. Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys.
Vishal.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Father, lecturers, and dear friends. I am Vishal Sangvi. After BCom, I moved to Bangalore, joined Hewlett Packard, like with Anil and Tricia. We were there together, and Ruth and everyone. Many of us were there in Bangalore that time. So till 2005, I was in Bangalore, and got married in the year 2005 and moved back to Mangalore, and running my family business into ready-made garments and timber since then. I'm married to Pooja in 2005 and blessed with 2 kids, Nia, who's 15 years, and Sid, who's 12 years. Thank you.
Hey, Amit, do you want to unmute?
Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me there? Hi, good afternoon, Father Martha. Good afternoon, teachers, and lovely to see all my friends there. Sorry I can't be there. Gutted deeply not to be there in person and meet all of you there. It's been a long time, 25 years. It's crazy, the way time has passed. After BCom, like quite a few of us, I did my chartered accountancy in Mangalore, then moved to Bangalore, joined PricewaterhouseCoopers as accounting firm there, a tax consultant, and continued to be in PricewaterhouseCoopers till now. And the firm has taken me places, currently in the UK for the last 3 years. On the personal front, I got married to Rashmi. Again, I found her in PwC. So again, need to thank PwC for getting my soulmate there. And in 2013, blessed with a daughter. So she's 11 now. Yes, I think that's about myself. But really, I think deeply thanks to Sunil for taking the effort, for Seema, Anil, Mahesh, Dilip, the rest joining together with Sunil and trying to get us all there. Thanks for all your efforts, and lovely to see all of you. Again, missing my time in Aloysius College, my time in Aloysius High School, and really would have liked to be there and met you all in person. But this is definitely a good one. Thanks a lot.
Rockstar.
Hi everyone. It's great to be here. I actually promised Rohan that I was going to keep it short. So after BCom, I didn't really know what to do, so I joined SDM to do PGDM, where Vishal ma'am was teaching. Post that, I moved to Bangalore, joined HSBC, and in 2007, I went fishing, and I fished for my wife, who agreed to marry me then. I have 2 kids, Nina and Neil, a dog, Hans. So 2 kids and a dog later. We're currently located in Malaysia. I work for HSBC. I do the business and performance monitor for about 27 HSBC locations. So that's about me. Thank you. It's good to be here. Speak to you guys later.
Thanks, Avit, for making it.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Principal Martha and all the lecturers. Thank you for coming here. I had joined Aloysius in 95 after my 10th standard. That's the time I actually had good marks. I didn't want to take science. And I met Principal Martha, and he told me to take science, which which I didn't want to. So actually, I had selected HECA in my PUC application, but he told me, why HECA? You have good marks, at least take MECA, which I reluctantly, agreed to. And that time he gave me a good advice. Actually, I should thank you for that. He told me if you take MECA, at least you will join some bank and you can be a banker. So I actually turned out to be a banker, accidental banker, I would say. After my MBA graduation in 2000, I completed my MBA from Manipal. Post that, I worked in Colgate for a year in Mangalore. Then, like Dilip, Anil, Vishal, Ruth, I also joined HP. The culture was very good, but in the back of my mind, I always wanted to be a banker because, the guiding source was there. And then I joined the bank. I worked with ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, and then I moved to Oman. I worked with Bank Muscat for close to 10 years. Then I moved back to Mangalore. So since the past 6 years, I've been working with Infosys as a process and domain consultant for large financial services all over the world. And I got married in 2007 to Yogita. We are blessed with 2 children, Devansh and Krisha, both are studying in Mangalore. He is in 7th and my daughter is in 4th. Thank you all and great to be here. Nice to see you all here.
A few words from Vishal ma'am.
I'm so glad to be yeah. I'm so glad to be here today. So very happy that after I think 96, I came here for a job and I did not have any interview. Father Prashant Martha gave me a job. Actually, I didn't want that job. I was very happy, married to a business family. I thought I'll just go with my husband, come back, and that's going to be life. But then reluctantly, because my mother said that, see, there is an ad in the newspaper and you should go. I gave the interview. No interview. Father Prashant Martha said, join. June 1st is the college. So wonderful. First job, thanks, sir. Thank you very much. 3 years down the line, there were some reasons probably. Sir told me that 2 of you may have to leave because there are some Jesuit brothers coming back to that position. So after 3 years, I had to quit the job at Aloysius. And from then onwards, I just feel that probably that was God's way of asking me to go, and then the career just flew. And today I am the next person to the principal at Sahyadri College of Engineering and Management, an engineering college. God has been very kind, probably through various angels like whom I have just mentioned. And students, you were my second batch. And then I didn't know to teach at all. Okay, it was like you taught me. Okay, but today, I don't know, we have grown all together. When I see all of you have adorned a lot of great positions, we as teachers feel very elated because somewhere we have played a small role, and I'm very thankful. I remember my first HOD, Professor De Mello. I remember every person seated here who have played a great role in my life. Thank you. God bless each one of you. Your families also be blessed, and we are very, very proud of you. And thank you for coming in large numbers. Reunions happen, but then gathering in large numbers over 45 is not a joke. So definitely, you all have done great, and you coming back to your institution itself, for us, for the institution, it's a great thing. So let's all, now that it's a deemed university, even though I work for another university, whenever I hear Aloysius, I'm the first one to be very proud because I started my career here. Thank you very much.
So 45 because they know that you are coming. Even back in college, they always had 100% attendance.
When you were like on the weighing machine, please stand.
45 kgs. Sir, you have to unmute, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hi guys, very nice to see you. I miss I miss a lot of fun out there. You know that I'm in my early 70s and I have become a farmer. So everyone is speaking in terms of business executives in multinational companies. I'm into agriculture in my 70s. To tell you, to tell you very frankly, if someone is going to ask me what is your greatest asset in life, I would, without any hesitation, say my students. See, students. Generations of students have taught me so nicely, and so many things I have learned mainly from the students. More than what I taught to my students, I think what I learned from my students was much, much greater. And you know, I served maybe one of the longest serving employees at St. Aloysius, 42 years, friends. So from 1978 to 2020, I served 30 years as a teacher and then 12 years or more so as an administrator. Then I moved over to Bangalore. I became an administrator, registrar in a university. I worked there for 3 years. And everybody in the family said that you can't go on working like this. You are 70. Now come down to your roots, your village, your home. And that's where I am there. I am very happy that most of you, all of you, I have already witnessed so many of you introducing yourself, and you're all doing great. And what more happiness a teacher can get than finding out that the students are doing so extremely well, not only in India, all over the globe. And that's the biggest satisfaction for me. Friends, money is important in life, I know, but money is not everything. Life is more important. If you are a contented person, if you are a happy person, if you are a healthy person, and you still have the passion to serve the society, I think that is something very great, which I would like to wish all of you to have it in abundance by the grace of God and because of the experiences you have in St. Aloysius. I'm 100% sure that now you are in your 40s. I was in my 40s when I started teaching you. You are in your 40s now, and I understand how your mind works into your family, into your profession, into your ambition. And this is how we all go on. And I'm 100% sure that you'll be really very successful. And we all have come up through great Aloysian ideals. The motto of Aloysius, it's not only that we grow, we also allow others to grow, men and women in the service of others. And that makes us to keep coming back. And I'm happy that the reunion is not going to be an easy thing after 24 years. And you have come back. Please come back in many ways. You can also be in touch with me. I write in Kannada on Facebook. If I have observed already, I'll be there. We can have some contact. We can have some exchange of ideas. My former principal, Father Prashant, is there. All colleagues are there. And it's a great union. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful lunch and lot of fun. Thank you so much. All the best.
Hey, Sonia, do you want to unmute and introduce? It's a public demand.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, in the room. So hopefully you remember me. I was the first one probably. I didn't finish my BCom from St. Aloysius, but I did do my first 2 years of BCom with all of you. And I have such wonderful memories and I feel so emotional just being here today. Thank you so much, Joylyn, for reconnecting me with everyone. So I left, I went to the US after my second year BCom, and I finished my bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in accounting from San Jose State University. After that, I worked for Deloitte and Touche for 10 years. I started out in their financial audit division, and then I moved on to internal audit and enterprise risk services, and finally did management consulting in the finance transformation space and mergers and acquisitions. After that, I joined Stanford University and I worked there for 9 years. My last role there was leading the enterprise risk management program for the university and the healthcare, the hospitals, and the federally funded linear accelerator lab. And I quit last year to focus on my number one priority, which is my family. And I look forward to going back to the workforce. I'm blessed with my husband and my 7-year-old son, Ethan. And yeah, I'm just so happy to be here. And a special thanks to Sunil and Joylyn and Seema. And I know there are others too, but those are the names that come to mind. It is just absolutely wonderful to see Father Prashant Mata, Miss Vishala, and all the other professors. I do remember y'all, I do recognize y'all, every one of y'all, and all the classmates too, all the fun we had. Thank you so much for including me in today's celebration. And my one request is let's not wait another 25 years. That's a little too long. So I hope we can have a reunion much, much before we hit 50 years. So thank you very much.
So, do you really want Sunil calling everybody like 10 times every day? I think Chetan Thakkar wants to know where is Aurelia. Bamson.
Hey guys, I'll just keep it short and simple. I moved to Dubai as soon as my graduation in 2000, and then ever since then, I've been working in UAE for 24 years. I completed my BCom in 2009. I really felt education it was really important. After that, I really came to know the value in the market. Then after my MBA in 2014, I completed my CMA as well, Certified Management Accountant as well. And recently I completed my FMBA. It's a Financial Modeling and Valuation Analyst from Corporate Management Institute as well. So I couldn't make it because of the company restructuring. They got laid off around 60, 70 people in the company. So recently, I joined a new firm as a senior financial business partner in one of the oil and gas companies. And on a personal front, life has always been a roller coaster. It isn't so great, but work wise, professional wise, I'm doing pretty well in my career. I think that's about it. Thank you so very much, everyone.
Shabir, I think just join. I think profiles are over. No, I was just waiting. Come.
Hi, I'm Anand. First of all, thanks to Sunil and the team for this wonderful reunion. And sorry I could not be a part of the organizing committee, although I was very much in Mangalore, but I was very keenly following whatever you all were doing. So I think wonderful job. Nice to see all of us here. Wonderful camaraderie. I think the moment I entered, I saw so many of my friends, and the most wonderful part is they could recognize me and actually call me out by name, Yeah, I don't look the same, by the way. Yeah, but anyway, thanks for the compliment. Yes, and thank you very much, Father Martha and all our lecturers for being here today. Because thanks to you, thanks to our alma mater, we are what we are today. So I think kudos to St. Aloysius and the wonderful lecturers. Yes, and as Sonia rightly said, I think we shouldn't wait another 25 years. We should have a reunion, of course, without troubling Sunil. Yeah, thanks, Sunil. I think we've heard it. We can keep troubling him every now and then. Yeah, and one more thing is, I think, see, being in Mangalore, I was happy to know that there are so many of us here. At least I think we can plan a mini reunion in Mangalore. And yes, anytime, Pradeep says. Yeah, wonderful. And the most funniest part is I keep meeting Chetan and Vishal. And where do we meet? In Taj Mahal. You know, and many times we've had a tuppa dosa or a cup of the infamous Taj Mahal coffee. Yeah. And I think, yes, we've had we've had a wonderful time here, wonderful memories. I miss our canteen goli baje. Yeah, Shira, Katte, our musical evening, and of course, Acme. I think it was our batch that started Acme. I remember Manoj sir, Manuel sir, and you were so very encouraging and motivating. And I still remember, sir, we were so very engrossed with the event, we forgot to get the trophy. Yeah, I mean it. And I remember it was like the prize distribution was at 5:30. Until 4:30, the trophy hasn't come. Then we had to rush to Agarwal's to get. Yeah. No guesses why we messed up. I was the student coordinator. Yes. So I think a lot of good memories. Happy that our friends have joined us virtually. And many of them have actually come down from Dubai and other places. Yeah, about myself. Yeah, after completing my BCom, I was not left with much of a choice because my father, he told me that if you have to get into your family business, you have to complete your CA. And hailing from a family of CAs, my father is a chartered accountant, my cousin also an alumni of St. Aloysius. I pursued my articleship from A. Ferguson and Company, Bangalore, which is now Deloitte's. And after that, after completing my CA, I joined my family business. We are into the processing and export of spices. It's a 45-year-old family business. And I married Sapna, Dr. Sapna. She's a dentist by qualification, but she's now a part of our family business. Blessed with 2 children. Akangsh is in first PUC, CFL. That's where, one fine day when I attended the PTA meeting, I saw Donald and I was so very thrilled. And my son came and told me that, our librarian Donald knows you very well. And I was so happy that he's given him some extra 2 books also. So thank you, Donald. Thank you for the gesture. And it so happened that, and my younger son, Ayansh, is in Mount Carmel, 6th standard. And it so happened that for the PTA meeting, I met Raghavendra sir. Raghavendra sir had taught us maths. Yes, and then, yes. And when he saw me, for a second, we both were staring at each other. He said, Anantish. I said, sir. And then the funniest part is we never discussed my son's academics. Yeah, and then sir started asking, how is Sunil? How is Amit? And here my wife and my son both stare at me. I said, you never told me that, your sir is teaching here. So yes, that's about it. Thank you very much. And I think we should keep meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.
the profile. We want to see ourselves.
Come. Scroll down. There. Over. Scroll down. Over. It's not there. We'll finish. Come.
Reverend Father, respected sirs, I'm Vanisha Rodriguez. That was the one sentence I knew when I joined Aloysius. After that, only full stop. Because from a Kannada medium, it was entering Aloysius is like America. Everybody was speaking in English. Thank God I was in HECA batch. I could meet my friend Reema. She was speaking in Konkani with me. And my great pillar of support is Shivalakshmi, who could help me in improving my English. Maybe writing or in studies, everything. She was my support. Even in sports, we were friends. But when I was looking MECA batch, Tricia, Joylin, Devika, I was never used to speak to them because everybody was speaking only English. That was really difficult for me. And we were only in Kannada and Konkani we could speak. But yeah, Aloysius has given a great lesson to me. I've improved a lot. And whenever I was going for sports, while coming back, my notes, everything was complete just because of Shubha. And she was revising me what to do and how to do all the things. It's because of Shubha. Thank you, Shubha. Yeah, after BCom, being in sports, I went to Master of Physical Education Sports, Konaje. After that, I came to know I can go only for degree colleges. So to widen my scope, after that I did my BPEd in Dharwad. Then I joined Father Mullah's as a physical education director. Nearly 6.5 years I worked there. In 2009, I shifted to St. Joseph's Engineering College, Vamanjur. Till now, I am working there as a physical education director. 2005, I got married to Francis Vijay Pinto. He's also a Aloysian, but we never met. It's an arranged marriage. Then 2006, blessed with a daughter, Viva Pinto. She's in first year BCom in deemed to be, St. Aloysius deemed to be a university. And life is good. Thank you.
Yes, someone thought I was Swaroop for some reason. I don't know why. Look like? I don't think so. Anyway, good afternoon, everyone. I'm trying to think what I would like to say, but it's kind of ironic where my career has taken, given I am a very private person. I don't speak much in public, but then, the career tells a story on its own. After BCom, I did my PGBM from XLRI in Jamshedpur. Since then, I was working here momentarily in Mangalore, started right here in Valencia, Bajaj Auto. I was there for 2 years. Moved to GE Money for a year, and then completely switched professions and took the leap into HR. I know some of you are already in there, but I think my primary mainstay is compensation, dabbling with finance a lot. So I spent 12 years with Goldman Sachs as head of compensation for India. I moved to State Street for 3 years, where I was the head of total rewards for APAC. And then I took a 6 months break, currently with a telecommunications firm based out in Dallas, where I manage global compensation for the company. So yeah, it's been 24 years of compensation and numbers, which is ironic again, given I was the worst in math when it comes to numbers. So it's quite interesting where my career spanned out. I do want to take the opportunity to thank core committee for bringing us together. I've always come every year to St. Aloysius College. While the building was there, the spirit was there. I think the soul was always missing for me because, you made it up for the part of the soul of the batch. So wonderful to see you all. Thank you.
Father Prashant, all this while you have been listening to all our stories. And you also came to know that there were some things where you have been playing a indirect role in impacting our lives. Absolutely, in changing careers, the applications that you marked. And one incident I want to mention here. 1 week after our second PU board exams ended, I think it was on 23rd, our last exam was there. 29th, my dad passed away. From then till the next 6 months, we had absolutely not a penny of income. And on his month's mind, that is on May 29th, was our results were declared. I was totally blank. I didn't know what to do next. After the mass was over, all the rituals in the church and all were over, came home, my mommy asked, "Is it your result today?" Because somebody must have prompted her, I never told. She said, "Yeah, what are you doing?" "I don't know." She said, "Go see the result, and when you're coming back, get the application to become income." I was reluctant to come and see the results because the day our accountancy exam was there, my dad was having an operation. Till 8:45, I was in the hospital with him. I rushed back to college. I don't know what I had written in the exams, and I was doubtful of clearing my accountancy paper. She sent along my cousin with me to see the results. I know there was a huge rush in front of the board where the results were displayed. Now we don't have those boards. I sent my cousin, "This is my number, you see and come." I don't know how she managed to check. She said, "Seema, pass the line." I was not ready to accept that answer from her. I made way, I went, I saw the individual marks one by one. First thing I saw, accountancy, 41. Thank God, 40 to pass. I was just 41. And mind it, when I applied for BCom and I came for my interview, just the previous day, my brother's interview was for PUC admissions. And the moment he saw my mom, he asked, "You came yesterday. Why are you here today?" Then my mom said, "Yesterday I came for my son's admission. Today I've come for my daughter's." Then I entered. The first thing he told me is, he questioned me, "Why you didn't inform me about your dad's passing?" Unfortunately, I had passed on the message to the residents, but he could not receive the message. Apart from that, the one gesture which I'll not forget, and I learned it from you, which I'm continuing it, he opened his drawer, took out the money, and gave it to pay the fees. I'll never forget that. And not only my fees, my brother's fees for first PU also, he had done the same thing the previous day. Thank you for that, for giving me an opportunity to complete my degree. And that is where my journey continues. I know I don't want to bring in these sad moments, but I can't help it. There are many such stories. I also remember one funny incident. When in second PU, we had Liguri sir for economics. Sir, no offense. I know all boys remember Donna George. We used to sit together. It was, I think, the first period in the afternoon, and sir's economics class. He went on dictating the notes, and it was about population control and economics. And he dictated the notes. He said, "Maternity leave for all the males." And these boys went on writing. Mind it, Donna, myself, and it was Sapna and Asha sitting. We stopped. "Sir, repeat again." He said, "Maternity leave for men." Then the boys were like, "Sir, not for men." Then he said, "Okay, I just wanted to test whether you all are alert." Mind it, we had similar such jokes in his classes. We all laughed, but he never laughed. He never laughed. And there was one more incident in the, I think, in the same situation, maybe in another class. Donna asked him, "Sir, how much is this?" So he came closer and he said, "You see, I take little, yes, but not to that extent." So we have had such memories also with our lecturers. Sir, I'm sorry I disclosed it today. I request Father Martha to speak a few words.
Before I begin, I want to point out two lies which are being said here. One is that I didn't. One lie is I had marks. I asked for this subject, and it was not given by principal science subject. It's a lie. I didn't give admission to him because I didn't admit anybody, my relatives in this college. That's my policy. My policy. I have to stand by my policy, isn't it? And my relatives were not appointed as lecturers here. He was appointed because Narahari said just because he's a relative, you should not deny him chance to be staff member. That one thing I regretted till the end. And during the interview, the interview committee asked him, he was the candidate, if there is mischief in the class, you lecturer, there will be mischief in the class shouting, what are you going to do? And he said, I'll catch that person and send out the next person out of the class, not that person who created mischief. Next. That's why next person, he should get afraid by taking action for the next person. He'll be afraid, then he'll keep going. That was his logic. I didn't deny admission to any student. You are imagining things, I think. And who said that pilot? He wanted to become pilot? Actually, what happened? He said, I want to be pilot. Do you know cycling? No, go and learn cycling first. See how he turned everything. So many memories I have. But really I was afraid of BCom students. I don't know, that was a myth in this college. BCom students are mischievous students. Then I started this class guide system, dean system and all that, which changed everything in this college. The relationship between students and staff members changed because of that system. Then other thing, I remember I called everything alvana, cacti, thorium. And my one custom was early morning before going to the office, I'll go to the toilets, washrooms and see whether the toilets are clean. That's what a principal should do first. Students are coming. My students are coming. Everything should be clean. This is how we welcome students. I see there al-cacti and all, al-mutra. Do you know I have written a book on my experience as principal? Pramshupala, very nice, very humorous. You should buy the one copy and read it. But it's in Kannada. Very nice, all my experiences. One of the experiences I never forget, may not be from your class. She was a girl. Every time I found her playing basketball with the boys. Never, she will never mix with girls at all. always with the boys. And some lecturers came and told me, Father, better to tell her, she's always found with boys, playing basketball, no other girl play. I said, okay, I'll call her. I called her and said, see, first, at least sometimes you should be found with the girls, play with the girls, not always with the boys. Yes, Father. Yes, yes, she said. But she continued, didn't care for me at all. Come, come. Then I said, you call your father. I want to speak to your father because there is a complaint about it that you are always, this is a co-education college, you should mix also with girls. She said, father has gone to Singapore, she said. Dad has gone to Singapore. I said, okay, when he comes, I'll call him. Then she turned and went out of my office. There was a smile on her face. Smile. Observed, smile on her face. I think she bluffed me, I thought. Told the clerk, bring a number, phone number of her dad. So he gave me the number, I rang up. Dad takes the phone. She said, he's gone to Singapore. Dad takes the phone. Her house is somewhere here near Don Bosco Hall. I told the father, see, your daughter always found, Father, you are bachelors. You do not know how to deal with teenagers. You should understand them, Father. He started advising me. Instead of advising daughter, he's advising me how I should deal with the adolescent, what is adolescent psychology. I said, okay. Then I called the daughter from the classroom. I phoned up to your dad. He's at home. He's come back. He didn't go at all. He didn't go. I admired that girl. I had never seen a genius on the spot. He's come back. Yesterday was about for exam. He didn't come. I said, why didn't you come for the exam? Ajjitir Hotru, grandmother died. That is a set all over the world, college students. Suddenly Ajji dies. Okay. Mother's mother died, Ajji died. Next exam also is not there. Why didn't you come? Ajji Tiru. Are, kalda satya Ajji Tiru. Adu Thai Ajji. Idu Tande Ajji. I thought with this it's over now. Anymore he cannot give justification. Ajji Tiru is then. Third time, Ajji Tiru. ತಾಯಿ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ತೀರಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕಳೆದ ಸಲ ತಂದೆ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಸತ್ಯ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈಗ ಇದು ಯಾರು ನನ್ನ ಮದುವೆ 2 ಸಲ ಮದುವೆ ಆಯಿತು ಅವರ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ತೀರು ದೆನ್ ಐ ಮೆಟ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ತೀರಿ ಹೋದ್ರಂತೆ ನಾಟ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಅಜ್ಜ ತೀರಿ ಹೋದ್ರಂತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಫಾದರ್ ಒಬ್ಬಳೇ ಹೆಂಡತಿಯನ್ನು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಯಾರು I have so many cases. Some of them are narrated in the Pamshupala book. There's no better company than college students. This is what I found. I didn't have actually many problems. Strikes and all that I didn't have. 1 or 2. I think last year I had a strike because they didn't like that. They had a fight with that Ramesh Kamath who was teaching in BBM. I don't know whether. So students were against him, instigated. And instigate, not students don't instigate in this college for strikes. My analysis is staff members instigate. And I knew who were the staff members who were instigating. And everybody was happy. All the lecturers were happy if there is a strike so they can take their, what's that, your motorbike? Bullet and go home. Students wanted to be in the campus. Staff members out of the campus. So, not all of them. That was, I didn't have many strikes except last year against Ramesh Kamath. Other lecturers, Father, ಹೋಗಿ ಫಾದರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ, ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿ ಪಾಠ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ರೂಮಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಸರ್, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್. ಐ ನೋ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿ. First day, they will be shouting and all that. First day. If principal doesn't care, second day, they are demoralized. 50% will come to the classroom. Third day, that's over. Over. They want to come to classroom. They enjoy the campus classroom more than the outside. So many examples. One boy was there. I told him, call your father. Next day, he calls his father, but he looks young. I said, don't see much difference between the son and... Then I told him, yes, Nimma Maga hige, your son is like that. He takes the chappal and beats the son, so-called son, in the... I am the principal, I am sitting there in front of me, takes the chappal and beats the... Then I started, no, hage ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ನೀವು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Youth, you should understand, you should not beat, use chappals and all. Respect your sons. We forgot the case. What was the real problem we forgot? Then I started advising how to look after the children, teenagers. ಹಾಗೆ ಹೊಡಿಬಾರ್ದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಫಾದರ್, ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನೀವೇ ಹೊಡೀರಿ, ಚಪ್ಪಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ನೀವೇ ಹೊಡಿ. ಹೆಸರು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸರಿದಾರಿಗೆ ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟು, ಚಪ್ಪಲೆಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್. ಆಯಿತು ಫಾದರ್. Both of them went out. Then I went to the window, I was looking out. Near the canteen, basketball court was there. Now, the son takes the chappal and the ground. ಸರಿ ಹೊಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನು. ಬೇಡ ಬಿಡು, ಬೇಡ. ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅಪ್ಪ, ಬೇಡ ಬೇಡ ಬೇಡ. What has happened is, they are friends actually. He has begged him, come as a father to me. And this fellow played mischief. In front of the principal, if you use the chapel, he cannot say anything. Everything is revealed, no? So he took the occasion to beat his friend. So now he takes the revenge outside. So many cases like this. So my greatest joy was now, when I retired, to remember all these things. The mischief of the... With the mischief, St. Aloysius College survived, made a difference. It's not here commerce, economics and all that. It's the mischief. Mischief for the students. I remember you, were you some mischievous leaders? Sports, I think. One girl, I remember. She was coming late.
Rajani, they are next batch. Picture down auditorium. That's what I was sharing.
I don't know. This is some other girl. So I called her and shouted at her. Shouted at her. You are always late for the class. She took two steps forward, came near me, looked at me. Father, you look so handsome when you get angry. This is the game they play with their mummies. Put a hand, mummy, and finish. Case is over. She was trying that. You look so handsome. I ran to the washroom and looked at the mirror. So thank you very much for calling me here. I'm leading a retired life, write a lot of books. Other day I got the, Rajyosava Award. That's for Kannada. November I got for Kannada, Rajyosava Award. December I get the award from Daiji World for Konkani literature. So I lead a fulfilled life, good time with the students, enjoy time. Now I do a lot of writing. Now I'm busy with the Konkani Thesaurus, synonyms and antonyms, 1,000 pages. So God bless you. You're doing well. God bless you. Please pray for me and bless me. Okay.
Thank you, Father, for your memories that you shared and your experience with the student community. I request Manuel sir and Alvinder sir to share their experiences.
Good afternoon to everyone. After hearing from your Pranshupala, my Pranshupala, and all that is compiled in his book, Pranshupala, I may not be able to continue that humor, but let me tell you only few words in 2-3 minutes. And there are many stories, many memories also. 25 years, long back, in the year 2000, you passed away from this very institution, taking the career ahead. So, my memory goes back to the year 1999. We had that problem of Y2K, correct? Digital convergence into the dates, That was sorted out, okay? But you students were brilliant students with all the energy. And father, as father said, principal management of this energy, channelizing the energy was the greatest challenge, especially in BCom. We were young teachers. There were stalwarts, but two of us were young. And one fine day, father principal got an invite from Jain College, inviting the students for the fest. Father thought that is the best idea to boost their energy, channelize the energy. So he called me, take these students to Jain College, Bangalore, study there, and you also organize similar fest here. Till then we were organizing ComFest in a smaller scale. So it was a challenge for me. I took the team led by Anantesh, Amit, then Neil, and Aurelia, Sonia, and many were there, 9 and all that, 10, 15 students team. Studied the events there, they took part there, they got the idea of organizing skills and all that. Then immediately came back here, father said you have to organize the similar fest here. So we started the fest in 1999. So how to name it? There was a brainstorming session. Then students, your own batch student, or really I think she gave the name Acme. Acme 1999, started in 1999, continued. Even today, 25 years. Now this is for the PUC students we are organizing and degree students in 2 phases. And the tagline for that, do you remember the tagline? Your attitude determines your altitude. Your posters posted today you said, in the poster you said, revisiting the past, celebrating the present, shaping the future. So when I revisit and see the tagline, that is realized today with the present accomplishments, the achievements that you are spread in different in areas. Some of you are professional, chartered accountants, businessmen, and ACCA qualified, lawyers, priests, and all that is needed by a society are there. You have given your best. You have contributed a lot to yourself, your family, and also community, I know. Now, shaping the future. Who are our future? Our students. The motto of the college is, that is creating men and women for others. Now, I am saying you become men and women for us also, for the department, for the students, present students. The profile of our current students is not that great. They come from interiors. They need support. See, during your time, almost all teachers were on a grant in aid paid by the government. Fees was nominal. Okay. Today, we are endangered species, UGC teachers. Only one of me remaining in the department. Others are paid by the management. So, mobilizing the resources. It's a self-financing course now, BCom. So, they need support. They pay the fees in installments. As father said, I'm not saying you to give your everything, but you can contribute wherever is possible for the students' scholarship fees, education, and so on. It's your wish, voluntarily, purely voluntary. Second thing is sharing your experience. As Father Vice Chancellor said, come back, share your experience. You have rich experience. That will inspire our present students because they are mostly disturbed because they are exposed to so many things, and what is that disruption? Technological disruption also disturbing them. So in this connection, you can come and give them the advice. You can share your experience, share your life's journey after your studies here, and help them. This is my wish. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. I must thank Seema for this, and also others who have joined in organizing this event. Thank you. Good afternoon. I was looking at all of you, but somehow none of you seemed unfamiliar to me. I don't remember. I have some very vague memories of your class, like Vishal, yes. And I know other Tuckers also. One Tucker is here. Yeah, your relatives, cousins or others, there are quite a few of them in Mangalore. They are in Rotary and the others and all that. I think English teaching was the monopoly of one Professor Ralston Macedo. Just before your batch, I suppose. Yeah. And he migrated to Australia. He wanted to go. We used to call him Fair Brother. Because even when India and England was playing, sitting here, he was actually supporting England. So he had that plan to go to Australia by all means. So he did his MBA privately in IGNOU and all that, and he flew. He's coming. These days he is going to be back in India for some days. Your batch, I remember, was it the top floor for BCom? 301, 302? First floor, is it? Final year. First floor, okay. First, I think I came to the, okay. It was his monopoly. And he had his own discipline, right? He used to make students sit in a particular order. And they should be found there. And if that place is empty, he knows who is absent. So it was difficult for proxying and so many other things was difficult. Students know how to do it even in the toughest situation, that I know. So it was so very difficult for me to get into his shoes because he was the toughest teacher in English, and even BCom students were supposed to be little mischievous compared to the others. It was a different world within the college, but it was so challenging for me. So a few days I really struggled, but I came to know that they are the friendliest students also. Because it is the BCom students and those who were more mischievous who keep coming to the college and wish. And they are the friendliest people. So therefore the one thing I learned was that all the students have this friendly nature. So we should be able to reach out to them and talk to them. And they used to always sit together. But after a few days, I saw that they don't sit together because there is a temptation to talk or create some mischief or naughty things, etc. So Donald, I remember because he was, I don't know, he was the most talkative person, is it? He used to talk a lot? No. Outside the class? Okay, I don't know. Yeah. But he used to come and discuss quite a few things with me, is it? Yeah, I think. Maybe personally to the department he used to come and talk. So I remember all of you. Your faces are not that familiar to me, but I taught for 1 year, possibly 2 semesters of now, that is 1 year. And you used to have a textbooks, and most of the time you wouldn't like to teachers to come and read from the text and explain and all that. So we had to devise a lot of new methods of keeping you engaged so that there is not more noise to disturb the other class. So that was the only request we used to make. Don't disturb the other class. Right, at this. So language classes were usually where students used to little relax because others you have to take down accounts, this, that and all that, so-called so serious. But language classes most of the time they used to little relax. If I ask some discussions, possibly quiz or some
other things, activities also like that. There used to be quiz and other things we used to do. And also we used to have some speaking exercise, I don't remember, self-introduction and other things and all we used to do. But I think most of you, I listened to your stories. I'm very glad that most of you have reached your optimum. Maybe this is just beginning, still you are going ahead. And you are typical Aloysius because when you came in, that Aloysian-ness is seen. You are so frank, very candid. That is being Aloysian. And you said that I don't speak much in the public, therefore I keep it short. I like all those, each one is different. And they're so frank about their own orientations. So that is what Aloysius also teaches. One of the values that we teach is that we accept everybody as they are. And I think you are ambassadors of our institutions everywhere you go. And some HR people are here. We are so happy. Possibly we can also collaborate and do some wonders, okay, in future. Vice Chancellor also is quite keen on that. So possibly we come to know a lot of things about you. And welcome back to this. Have a nice time. I really enjoyed listening to your beautiful, wonderful stories. Thank you for that sharing. Thank Father Prashant Martha, Sir Liguri, Suresh Pujari, and all the others, Manuel sir, for grooming them because we were only language teachers. And I was the class guide? Okay, first year class guide. Okay. I also had called some parents after this one, but I did not keep track of the things. So many rickshaw driver, maybe some taxi people and would have come and gone. No. Yeah, but one good friend was there. I don't know. He said 10 people have come and gone because they have failed in 1 or 2 subjects, etc. More than 3 we used to call parents, internals. And then later, after everything is over, they used to come and tell me, next time you just check, sir. So one round they went. Possibly all those things have happened, but you have helped us to grow. Today, if you are in this position, you are also responsible. So thank you so much for your accompaniment. Keep coming every year. We'll be here to receive you. Thank you.
Thank you, sirs, for your wonderful messages and expressions that you have shared, your experiences, the memories that you all had with us. I request Shubha to continue a few words, and then I call upon Sunil. I thought of winding up this because we are already running in hunger pangs. So we'll continue in the next session. Suresh sir and Liguri sir
have just penned down whatever I had to say in the verse form. So I'll just read it out. Life is busy, moving in a jiffy, meeting new people, trying to hold on to new life. Reminiscing the mesmerizing past, now here is a moment to verbalize the good old days. Taking a trip down the memory lane, the pranks we played for which we were reprimanded, also the applause and praise we gained for the minutest achievement of ours. Fascinating and fantastic premise with huge sports arena, name and glory of the college beckoned many. We, on the grounds, playing. Cheering us were our classmates and batchmates. Seniors and juniors from all streams, no less were the teachers, be it science, commerce, or arts. Though the girls in college were few, opportunities gallored in plenty. Involvement in various clubs and activities brought about fruition and satisfaction. The support and encouragement provided then developed confidence and determination in us from then on. Etched in our hearts are the memories of the golden days that we hold and behold and treasure it all through our lives. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
My name is Raj Kumar. Yeah, I was very poor when I joined first year PUC. During that time, my father helped me a lot of. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನ ಪಾವನವಾಯ್ತಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಫಾದರನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಈ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಡ್ ಮಿ ಸೊ ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಡಿರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಮಿಡ್ ಡೇ ಮೀಲ್ ಅಂತ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿತ್ತು, ಅದು ಸಹ ನಾನು ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ನನಗೆ ಗಿವ್ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಂತ ಈಗಲೂ ನೆನಪುಂಟು, ಫಾದರ್ ಒಂದು ಬರೆದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು, ಗಿವ್ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಕೊಟ್ಟು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮದು ಬುಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಸಹ ನನಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಐ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಫಾದರ್ ರೆವರೆಂಡ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಮಾರ್ತಾ, ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನಾನು ಈ ಪೊಸಿಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ನೌ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೈ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟಲ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಎ ಪೋಸ್ಟಲ್ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್. I married in 2011 Mrs. Ashalata. I got 2 children, Dimple Rajkumar and Chirag Rajkumar. And now I am also doing in other updations. I think most of all of you are in abroad. When you come to India, if you have any changes, you have to make any changes in other or updations in other. Please contact me. I will do the needful. If your children, for your children also, any updations in other you want, please contact me. If you for children after 5 years and for 15 years, you have to make the updations. For if you made other for a 1-year baby, after 5 years and after 15 years, you have to update your photos also. For a 5-year child, up to 7 years it is free of cost. After 7 years it will be charged. And for a 15-year child, up to 17 years it is free of cost, and after that it will be charged. And after 15 years, at the age of getting 25 years of age, we have to update our others. For all of us, we have to update our others because we are all about 25 years. Yeah, I will be, yeah, it will be it will be charged only 50 years, 50 rupees. It will be very low charge. 50 rupees is very low charge. After 25 years, everybody we have to update our others. If you still now you have not updated, please contact me. I will do the needful. I am working in other updations also. Please you can contact me or give your number. If any inquiries you have to make, please contact me. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for the introduction. Yeah. See, my fan following is huge. Father, respect lecturers. Myself, Pradeep Rai. 2000, we finished, I think, after 25 years. It is a great occasion. I think thanks to everyone. I used to always see in groups so many messages. Oh, jana hai, jana hai, jana hai, jana hai. At last we are here. It was a great this thing. So I started my career in 2001 with Sahara as a into banking and real estate and housing division. Then I came to ING as a investment banker where I was handling around 6 to 7 branches. Then I went to Tata EA as a assistant branch manager. Then 2010 Jan 28th. So I think this Jan 28th I'll be completing my 15 years in Reliance. I joined as a branch manager, then became a senior branch manager, then a territory manager, and a senior territory manager, and an executive territory manager. Then currently I'm working as an associate vice president for Reliance Nippon. I manage around 7 branches, Mangalore, Udupi, Puttur and all. So as VC sir was talking about startup opportunity, usually we go to all the MBA colleges and give presentation with regards to a startup opportunity where they can start business at our cost. So the concept says like you can start do a startup at our cost. So we provide the basic facilities and all the required structures and everything and the training, everything. So usually we used to go to a lot of colleges, I think including Sayadri. We go to a lot of colleges and give a presentation with regard to career opportunities and all. Yeah, about my personal life, got married in 2012 with my better half. She is my better half, so Shetty is okay. The better half and blessed with two kids, Samarth and Rutvik. My wife works for EG India as a team manager. My both children are in ELC. Next, I think they'll be in CFL. My wife was very particular. At 1 year, 11 months, they should go to play school, and that is also in ELC. The fees was little higher, but still okay. We have to, because she was a better half. So now my elder son is in 5th and younger one is still in play. But for playing, they pay lakhs and rupees. But God's grace, doing well and No, for playing they charge 1 lakh rupees. I asked my son what you do. He say yan go budvatte. For playing they ask a lot of. But anyway, 100%. And to be very frank, this industry has given whatever I have in my life. I think everything is there. So 15th year completion in this organization. I think most of the faces when they came and introduced themselves, to be very frank, we were just obliging. We were not able to even recognize the name. So when that display was happening, we felt, oh, this was the guy, this was the person, this was the person, this was the person, this was the person. Anyway, thanks I think for the organizing such a nice event. Honor, sir. I think we remember I think we meet. Manoj sir, Alvin sir, Ligori sir, I think I didn't meet. But Suresh sir, yes, we used to meet. Father sir, we were a little scared to speak. Because we were the Kannada medium students, like we were not able to speak. So we started a new subject in the beginning because no girls were speaking to us. That was the saddest part. No girls were speaking. They used to say like tall, dark, handsome, everything was gone, but nobody is speaking. So we started a subject called as English. So we should start speaking very fast. So the only 2 words can be recognized in a whole sentence. That's called as English. English. So, okay. So in the middle that is all blanks. So after that we started developing. So thanks to this college, whatever we are in our life, thanks to this college. And I think all the lecturers' blessings were there with us. Thanks a lot.
Good afternoon, Father. Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Jasmine Shweta Mark, currently working in Commissioner of Police office. Blessed with 2 kids. Elder one is just finished his engineer and younger one BCA. Life is cool, going on. Thank you.
You should sit beside her.
Yeah, next.
Hi everyone, I'm Tricia D'Souza. No, I'll stand here. No, it's fine. Okay, so I finished my graduation with all of you in 2000. I moved to Bangalore after that, and I started my career with Standard Chartered Bank. I started my journey as an entry-level customer service officer. I was there for 13 years, did various roles in the bank, team leader, assistant manager, operations. And then I moved to, as part of the transition, I moved to Scope International. I was heading training there, and that was my last role there. So after 13 years of working in the bank, I took a break for 4 years. I had to take care of my child, and I moved to Mangalore for 10 months. Then back to Bangalore. I was at home till she grew up and started full-time school. And then I joined a company called Indeed. It's a job portal. Like Naukri in India, it's a US-based job portal. With Indeed, I got to travel many places. I was leading a team of account managers handling enterprise clients. I did well there, 7 years, and then again I'm back on a break. Right now I'm handling a teenager, hands full, with studies, work, home, everything. And I'm busy doing my hobbies like gardening, then handmade jewelry and all that. I have an Insta page. And I'm also volunteering as a mentor for mentoring girls coming from low socioeconomic background to help them achieve their career goals. So I do that as a part-time thing, which is actually very fulfilling than what I did for last so many years. So if anybody wants any kind of help, I'm always there, you can contact me. And I heard a lot of our lecturers asking for that, where we can give back to the society. So I'm spending the next few years doing that till I know what's my next calling. And whatever destiny is kept in store, I will follow. And to all the lecturers and the management team here, I'm really grateful for just not the studies that we got or the degree, but I think we've taken values from here, which has helped us be successful in our careers, but also live great in our personal lives and be great human beings. So I thank you everybody here, and also my classmates here. We've had some great memories. Maybe I've not interacted with everybody during those days, but you've been part of my college life and helped me become who I am today. So thank you. And special thanks to Sunil, Anil, Joylin. I couldn't make it. Last minute I changed my mind and I'm here. And the whole organizing committee, Seema. And if I'm sorry if I missed somebody's names. But, it is really great to be here today and, relive those moments, what we had in our college 25 years ago. Thank you.
Thank you, Tricia.
I'll be the last speaker, Father. Excuse me, sir. Lawyer ಆಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ I will do it little bit. I was not a good cricketer in the college, not good at studies, but every student 55 60 months ಅಷ್ಟು ಬಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ವಿಷಯ. No debating, not in commerce, not in Yakshagana Sangha, Kannada Sangha, nothing else. But I was do one thing unique after college. I was doing part-time employment. My first salary was 20 rupees. 6 to 9 I used to go to Durba typing center, work there as a typist, as a photocopying assistant. From there on, I met a lot of lawyers. I understood the drafting and joined LLB. Before joining LLB only, I was good in my drafting skills, all those things. I finished my LLB and I told you where I went. And after in Dubai, when I went to my employer, he asked me for file. He didn't say, are you from STM? He asked, he's from Delhi, my boss, earlier boss, Ashish Mehta. He told, okay, you're from St. Aloysius. This is a very good reputed institution. I am carrying the brand of Aloysius as now. And because of Ashish Mehta, I grew up in my career and having my own law firm. And in Indian consulate, there are 7 lawyers in the Indian consulate in Dubai. Out of 7, one is a Gujarati, 2 are from Kerala, one is from Northeast, and one is from Tamil Nadu. I'm only an Kannadiga from Karnataka who is representing the Indian consulate. That's all about me. And now it's my duty, it's my passion to conduct, reunions. I also conduct reunions of my tuition friends, my neighbors, my cousins, everywhere. So that has made me to be like this. Even my, high school boys and my SDM students, everyone, I like to, do reunions every time when I go. First of all, this is a words of thanks. I thank the Almighty for the successful event we had today. Father Martha, I thank you so much. And ನೀವು ನನ್ನ ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ನೀವು ನನಗೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ there was one subject, Damodar Shetty was on leave for 2 months. So you taught us Yayati was a non-detailed textbook. So Yayati, that also went to become Girish Karnad's, I think, award-winning, Janapet award-winning this Kriti. Adarke ಆ ಕೃತಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು. So even my Kannada went on becoming good. Even still I like to read Kannada. And Udayavaneli avardu article ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು, second page. So I used to read that one, yes. Exactly. Then, okay, and ಈಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೊದಲು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಲಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸದ್ರಿ ಇದೆಂದು ಕದ್ರಿ ಹತ್ರದ ಜಾಗವಂತ. ದನ್ನೇ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್. Tadri andre ade same as it is. Okay. Now I also thank the Vice Chancellor for being here. Thanking all our teachers for their presence and their patience with us for all this time. Thanking the core committee. Also I thank the core committee, specifically Seema for being all-rounder. Round of applause for her. Subbalakshmi, Anil KV, Dilip Chandra, Avit George, Donald Solomon, Mr. Mahesh, Father Rodriguez, Mr. Jivan Frank, and Mr. Chetan Takar and Vishal Sangvi. Finally, I also thank photographer Mr. Joshua and Kamat Catering for serving us the yet to serve, yes. I'm actually hungry. There's no energy with me at all. Thanks to Naomi, daughter of Seema, for assisting us so much. And also my friend who has designed the logo for this, that Mr. Nitin Devadiga. One and all at the end, it's finally thank all our friends who have contributed to the event, either in form of their presence or in finance. This includes everyone, even those who joined online as well. Thank you so much. That's all from me now. Bye.
We would like to have one group photo quickly with Father Prashant, because we have met him after a long